I'm sorry to my wife, my family, DJ Envy, Envy's entire family. I love her. All right. So that was Cesar's response. Cesar responds, y'all. He finally responded. We've been waiting on this response for so goddamn long. All right. So let's talk about it. I just wanted to make sure, because a lot of people just happen to think that Tony the Closer is out here hating. You know, that's what I do. I just hate and I tear people down. So let's just go here and let's just do a little digging. Why don't we? Let's just do a little digging. Let's start here. My bad. Let's start here. I'm gonna make sure you guys can see this because it's important that you guys can see what's happening. Because, you know, a lot of people like to talk that bullshit and say, these are clout chasers. These are people that are hating and trying to tear me down. They ain't know that they fucked around and put Blacklock on the case. See, you niggas done fucked around and got Blacklock involved. And when Blacklock gets involved, shit gets a little real. Yeah, buddy, when Blacklock gets involved, shit gets a little real. Yeah, nigga, all y'all motherfuckers want to call me a hater and a clout chaser and said, I can't sweep the motherfucker. Nigga, I'm going to sweep your porch. I'm going to sweep your couch. I'm going to vacuum that motherfucker, and I'm going to put your ass on the goddamn dryer when we get done. Because you was finished, my nigga. Yeah, we got all that shit on you now. See, these niggas like to talk and play victim the minute that goddamn the truth comes to the air. All of a sudden, all these niggas come to the motherfucker. When the truth comes to the light, all these niggas always go into victim. And these niggas turn victim, and then they find God. That's the thing that I always find out about all the scammers, yo. They turn into victims, and then they find God. But one thing about it, boy, Blacklock is on the case, and when Blacklock get on this shit, boy, you know I'm giving you the real, okay? We gonna sweep this motherfucker up today. If you niggas can find me scamming somebody, please goddamn expose me. I've been waiting on you niggas to expose me for fucking 6 years straight. You niggas been exposing me for 6 years straight, and I ain't found a nigga yet. I ain't found it yet. So until then, Blacklock is still on the fucking case. Now let's get to the details. Because right now, we about to do something that I really want to do. When niggas want to play with me, we going to do like this. Yeah, what's up, nigga? No, you ain't talking about me, dog. You been on my dick, nigga. You love my style, nigga. Yeah, boy, I'm about to ether me some niggas tonight. We got Blacklock on this motherfucker, boy. Yeah, y'all ain't know we was going to get this shit, nigga. Ooh, they done motherfucking fucked around. Yeah, tag Envy, tag motherfucking Ricky Rose, tag Charlemagne the God, Angela Yee, because we need to understand what the fuck is going on right now. Oh, man, we about to put that goddamn. Yeah, nigga, let's go. All right, so let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into the details of this case right here. This case right here is a good and juicy motherfucking case right here. So I actually had the pleasure of speaking to this young lady briefly today, Amy Flips. And Amy Flips happens to be a victim of what has been Cesar Pina and Jennifer Pina's real estate scam, guys. Cesar and Jennifer, who are listed on this, are a part of a major multi-million-dollar Ponzi that's taking place right now. And I'm going to show y'all all the extrinsic details so you know that it's not clout chasing and that is real. And God damn it, this shit so fresh. I'm talking about Amy hit me up and was like, you right on point, Tony. You dead on point, Tony. She wanted me to fucking know what's up. Oh my goodness. But I want y'all to take a look in this first one right here. The plaintiff, Amy Flips. Amy Flips. Buying through its attorneys, the law offices of Kravis and Associates, and for complaining against the defendants from Start to Flip LLC, Cesar Pina, Jennifer Pina, collectively referred to as the defendants, does hereby allege upon knowledge to itself and information is believed as the defendants follows. Here's the introduction, guys. This action arises from the defendant, which is the company from Start to Flipping LLC, breach of its agreement entered in between the parties and its failure to pay the sums that are rightfully owed to Amy Flips LLC. Furthermore, the defendants, PATNER, engaged in an elaborate scheme to defraud plaintiff, which scheme involved unlawful conduct resulting in the plaintiff suffering an ascertainable loss and no less than $500,000. These niggas called me a hater, y'all. They called me a clout chaser, y'all. Man, you fat fuck. What is it the motherfucking clout chase about you? Nigga, big pun, how can I clout chase you, my nigga? You don't even talk. This nigga look walking weird like the penguin ass nigga don't even talk, and I'm clout chasing you, my nigga? Oh my God, damn, what the fuck is going on in here? Man, in addition, the defendants, Cesar and PATNER, are in breach of personal guarantees that executed guaranteeing the obligations of the defendant from Start to Flipping LLC, as they have failed to pay the sums due to the plaintiff, Amy Flips LLC, despite the fact that the funds remain due and owing. Number 3, defendant's unlawful conduct, fraudulent scheme, and failure to remit payment to the plaintiff pursuant to terms of the parties' agreement under the circumstances set forth in the details below violates multiple sections of New Jersey Consumer Fraud Act, which specifically enacted to protect consumers from unconscionable conduct of purported professionals such as defendants in this matter. Furthermore, defendants' fraudulent and unlawful conduct, as set forth at length below, was in breach of the agreements entered into by the parties, breached the implied covenant of good and faith and fair dealing, and resulted in significant damages to the plaintiff and all the benefit of the defendants. Plaintiff prays that the defendants be held accountable for their fraudulent and unconscionable conduct, and the court hold the defendants accountable for its unjust enrichment as a result of unlawful business practices. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh man. See, they said I was just clout chasing, y'all. Listen, this motherfucker is, let me just show y'all. This shit is 30 plus pages long. I mean, it is 30 plus pages long. 30 plus pages long, okay? But I'm gonna just skip through this because I want you guys to see some things that just are extremely relevant, because I hate when niggas call me a goddamn clout chaser. I hate when niggas say I'm a hater. I hate when they say I'm trying to tear a black man down. So what the fuck do you call a person that steals $500,000 from somebody? I just want y'all to tell me in the comments, what do you call a person that steals $500,000 in cash from somebody? What do you call a person that steals $500,000 cash from somebody? Nigga said he not clout chasing, but he tagged Ross in every post. Nigga, nah, I ain't clout chasing at all. Let me tell you something, you bitch ass niggas that's talking about I'm clout chasing off Ross. That nigga Ross came in my DM and said, hey bro, do me a favor and tag me in all them posts, and I got you. I'm gonna post all them bitches, nigga. See, all you bitch ass niggas want to run your motherfucking mouth. I ain't never clout chased off a nigga in my life, nigga. I am that nigga and always been that nigga. You bitch ass niggas. My motherfucking Rolodex, my motherfucking cell phone full of motherfucking bosses, nigga. And you don't never see me clout chase off a single nigga. Rose said shit, nigga. He slid in my DM, followed me, said, yo, bro, hey, everything that you post, nigga, tag me so I can motherfucking post that shit too. Oh. Oh, that's gonna make y'all niggas, that's gonna hurt y'all nigga heart. Y'all bitch ass niggas wanna talk that shit, nigga. Yeah, I ain't that nigga, but you on my page watching right now, nigga. You's a dick eater. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Nigga talk that fuck shit to me, boy. Yeah, boy. Talk that shit, nigga. Oh, I know y'all niggas get mad. Let me hurt your feelings real quick. Let me hurt your feelings real quick. Hey, I want to meet you at the car show. Got 2 tickets for you. Oh, from the boss. What'd he say? Let me make sure. What'd he say? Good shit. I'll spread the word. We're going to repost this every day for a month straight. Man, don't you bitch ass niggas ever play with me, nigga. Don't you bitch ass niggas ever play with me, nigga. Hey, nigga, don't you ever play with me, nigga. I ain't never clout chase a motherfucker. Eat a dick, nigga. Yeah, that's what we, now back to it. All right, just put you niggas in your place real quick. All right, so let's get back to the action right now. Count 1 in this case is literally violation of New Jersey Consumer Fraud Act. The plaintiff repeats and realleges and restates the allegations in paragraph 1 through 53. All right, check this out. Defendants have engaged in unconscionable commercial practice, deception, fraud, false promise, and misrepresenting by deceiving the plaintiffs into contracting and providing the capital in the combined amount of $500,000 under false pretenses for work the defendants never intended to, nor did they actually complete. Defendants knowingly concealed, suppressed, and omitted material facts to the detriment of the plaintiff in order to induce the plaintiff into executing a joint venture agreement, which included plaintiff tendering the sum of $500,000, which was required to proceed. Defendants made material misrepresentation to the plaintiff in order to induce her into executing a joint venture agreement, both which required plaintiff to sign to tender significant monetary sums in order to proceed. Defendants engaged in a pattern of unconscionable and unlawful conduct, all of which violated New Jersey Consumer Fraud Act. Defendants engaged in unconscionable and unlawful practice by requiring and accepting and failing to repay plaintiff in a principal sum amount of $500,000 received from the plaintiff and contracted interest return an amount of $100,000. So they also played them out of the extra $100,000. Even after the defendants knew or should have known that the plaintiff funds were acquired under false pretenses as a result of defendants' unlawful acts in violation of the New Jersey Consumer Fraud Act. The plaintiffs have suffered significant damages, which continue to accrue interest to the date. All right. As a result of this unconscionable conduct and the violation of New Jersey Consumer Fraud Act, has suffered actual damages in the amount of $570,000 plus interest, attorney fees, and costs, which are approximately caused by the defendants. As a result of the defendant's unconscionable law, a violation of the New Jersey Consumer Fraud Act, the plaintiff shall be entitled and awarded to treble damages for all damages sustained, which were approximate, now I can't even talk right now, caused by the said conduct. All right, count 2, breach of covenant, good faith, and fair dealing. The plaintiff repeats, realleges, restates all the things in 1 through 62. Where we go to where's the good shit at? The defendants failed to act in a way that was honest and faithful and agreed upon purposes of the agreement entering the plaintiff. Where's that good one at? Oh my goodness, this is so good, man. Defendant failed to act in a manner consistent and reasonable expectations of the party's regard. No, where is the line item that I'm looking for? Okay. From the outset of the relationship between the plaintiffs and the defendants were aware of the fact that the plaintiff lacked expertise and knowledge concerning the business of real estate flipping. With knowledge of plaintiff's background, defendants made numerous misrepresentations, false promises, and deceitful statements in order to induce the plaintiff to proceed and propose transactions. It's Saturday night and you in my live, so who you more worried about, me or your weird ass life? See, my life is good because I got motherfucking 730 niggas watching me, and your weird ass is one of them. Shut up and enjoy the show, or go play with your dick, nigga, but get out of my live with the bullshit. As a further act of bad faith, once the payments to the plaintiff became due, defendants made numerous false representations concerning the status of the project and when the plaintiff will receive the full payment pursuant to the agreement in order to convince the plaintiff not to exercise her rights to collect said funds. Furthermore, in response to the plaintiff's multiple attempts to confirm when the payment will be made and pursuant to the agreement, defendants promised to provide documents and evidence, and payment will be further forthcoming in the near future, but said documents had to be produced to the date. And final and bad faith attempt to avoid making a required payment, defendants attempted to convince the plaintiff to reinvest the funds in the defendant's alleged additional future projects. Oh man. So instead of goddamn, what they try to do is the quick draw shit, y'all. They tried to get this motherfucking lady after her money was due. They owe her $500,000. They like, nah, don't pull out the $500,000 that we owe you. Let me put that $500,000 into another project. Let me put that $500,000 into another project. That's what I was talking about, man. Listen, they ain't got the money to give back. So they trying to play the whole flip the script game. Oh no, man, get the lady her money back, man. What's going on, man? How y'all niggas try to play with the money, but you telling me I'm a clout chaser, man? I'm just goddamn trying to bash you niggas and slander and everything else. But Amy says otherwise. So when her money is due, you got every excuse in the world not to pay her back, and then try to get her to reinvest it into something else? Nigga, please. Somebody said read 69. Did I miss 69? What did I miss on 69? Defendants made numerous statements concerning past performance and celebrity connections to deceive the plaintiff and to induce her into providing the requested funds and enter. Oh, how did I miss that? Damn, my bad, y'all. Listen to this one. The defendants made numerous statements concerning past performance and celebrity connections to deceive the plaintiff and induce her into providing requested funds and entering into the agreement. I wonder who the celebrities are. Amy will be coming to the live. She was at the mountains today. She said, but I don't feel like dealing with it right now. But she said she'd hit me back. But oh man. So who are these celebrities that they are referring to? We want to know. Oh, we want to know. Oh man. Man, this shit is crazy. Listen to this, y'all. This shit is so crazy. Listen. Hold on. DJ Envious.
Yo.
Yo.
Can you hear me clearly?
Can you hear me, Eli?
I can hear you. I just want to make sure that you can hear me.
Come on. Wait, I can hear.
See, look, the audio's messing up again.
You can hear me, but I can't hear. Go ahead, Eli. Say what you said. Let me see if I can just switch.
Now, what I was saying to you is that to read line 69, because on line 69, it talks about the fact that basically Cesar would reference his relationships and previous good business dealings with other celebrities. Also, too, if you actually start from page number 4 and you look at 16, it highlights the nature of the dealings where the lady, Amy, was going to invest $500,000 into the 2 properties. And later on, as you start to read that, we'll get to that in a second, I just kind of want to summarize things for everyone. What the lady's alleging in this case here is that when she was asking for material information, details, documentation in regards to the properties that was acquired, she later found out that those properties that they were supposed to be rehabbing and fixing were properties that Cesar and the wife already owned. So we have to kind of understand what's going on here, because I think a lot of people are trying to figure out, well, where's the fraud at? Well, where's the deceptive business practices at? If right now you're saying to me, give me money
already owned
to acquire property. Yo, you playing? Is everything good over there, bro? Oh, see, we're gonna probably have to start over because you're scrolling through, but I can't hear nothing you're saying.
Yeah. We good.
Yeah, so we good. So what I was saying is that what the lady's alleging is that the money that she gave him to acquire the properties, they never used the money to acquire the property, and they never did any work on
There
that
you go, Eli.
alleged
I had made a
property.
mistake muting my mic. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
All
I
right,
think I messed it up
we
again.
back.
We back now?
Yeah,
All
we're
right,
good. Go
one
ahead,
more.
Eli. You got it.
Yeah, so what I was saying is that if you actually look here and you start reading from line 16, it says defendant Cesar Pena represented that if plaintiff provided $250,000 for the purchase of the first property located on Maplewood, New Jersey, defendants would be able to complete the renovations, sell the renovated property, and return the plaintiff her money plus an additional 20% within 5 months. Furthermore, in an attempt to convince the plaintiff that there was no risk associated with her extending the capital, defendant Cesar Pena and Jennifer Pena offered to personally guarantee to return the plaintiff's capital plus the 20%. So here's what they're saying. They have 2 real estate projects for this lady to invest in. Each one is $250,000. They believe so much in their ability to acquire the property, renovate the property, and sell the property that even if they can't do that, they will give her back her money within the 5 months plus 20% of the capital. So again, defendant Cesar Pena and Jennifer Pena offered to personally guarantee and return the plaintiff's capital plus 20% if she agreed to provide the requested capital for the Hawthorne property. On about September 7th, 2022, defendants provided plaintiff with 2 agreements entitled Joint Venture Agreement, memorizing the terms of the proposed deal. Defendants Cesar Pena and Jennifer Pena also provided the plaintiff with a personal guarantee. Again, we covered that already. So upon the information and belief, the defendants never intended to utilize plaintiff's capital for the purchase of the Maplewood or Hawthorne properties, as same were already owned by the defendants. This is on line 25. This is very important here. And what it's saying here is that they never allegedly were planning on using this lady's money to acquire the property and renovate the property because they had already owned the property prior to going into business with her. See, so this is not about selling a course. And I think that a lot of you are missing this here. These are individuals who are taking people's money with the intentions of, I'm going to go out here and acquire property, renovate the property, and sell the property. Here's the thing. When they got the money, they never used the money allegedly to go and acquire the property. You know why? Because they had already owned the property themselves. And see, that's where the deceptive nature and the fraud comes into play, because here it is, you're making a person think that you're going to take their money and buy property, but you never take the money and buy the property. So now the next question needs to go, where did that money go to? Did that money go to pay other investors back that you were making the same promises to? Now, doesn't this sound a lot like who? Greg, Big Business Parker? Doesn't this sound a lot like what was happening with Cleveland, where you would give the money to him and then he would say, hey, I got a house for you? See, people keep saying, why do you throw other people's names into this? Because what you have to start to see here is that there's a pattern of behavior. There's a pattern of behavior. Now, he put up in the post, he said, my number, everyone has my number. If you're an investor and you're trying to reach out to me and you know you're trying to get your questions answered, right here, let's get to the line. It says, it wasn't until October 3rd, 2022, the defendant provided the plaintiff with what the purported to be the draw schedule for the project. Upon information and belief, the draw schedule provided by defendants on October 3rd, 2022 was fictitious. So basically, this lady's asking for a breakdown in regards to what's going on with the deal, when I'm going to get paid, and what they provided her with was actually fictitious. On line 32, it says, between October 3rd, 2022 and mid-November 2022, defendants failed to communicate with plaintiff and or respond to plaintiff's communication attempts. So when he says to you in that post that anyone can reach out to him, the lady Amy was trying to reach out to him. She could not get a response from October 3rd, 2022 to November. Now, I want you to think about that. You just gave someone $500,000. You're asking them to provide you with documentation as to what's going on with your money, when you're going to get paid. And they go for over a month and they do not respond back to you. What does that sound like to you, Tony?
You might get hit with the Rico.
Right? But see, now it gets even better. Between November 2022 and January 30th, 2023, the plaintiff waited for the Maplewood and Hawthorne projects to be completed and was made to believe that all was proceeding as planned. On January 30th, 2023, plaintiff contacted defendants to inquire as to what information was required in order for defendants to send the capital and 20% return to plaintiff, as same was becoming due on February 9th, 2023. So they go into an agreement in September. She's supposed to now get paid out on February 9th. She's asking, okay, what information do I need to give you to get my money back now and also get back the 20% promise? In response to plaintiff's January 30th correspondence, defendant Cesar advised that he needed some additional time due to the fact his father had passed away and he was grieving. So now, mind you, he doesn't communicate with her for over a month. Now we're getting into February. It's time for her to get her money. This is all alleged in the court documents. She's asking where to send the money to. He's now saying to her, I need more time. My father passed away. So what do you think the lady does? You think she puts the pressure on them? You think she's an asshole? No. Because see, one thing about us, as black and brown people, we understand shit happens. You know what the lady does? After being ghosted, after being given a runaround, after being given fictitious paperwork, she extends it and gives him some more time to get things right. Let's keep going forward. Plaintiff then sent numerous, now this is from January 30th, plaintiff then sent numerous follow-up correspondence to defendants on February 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th, and the 22nd, inquiring about the status of payments she was due, as she was now past due. Despite failing to provide any information in response to the plaintiff's numerous correspondence, on around March 1st, defendant sent the sum of $30,000 to this lady in an attempt to appease her. Now, he owes her $500,000 plus 20%. So that's in total $600,000 he owes her. After ignoring her, giving him time, he only sends her $30,000 on March 1st. Then it goes, it says, plaintiff subsequently sent numerous correspondence to the defendant between March 1st and March 22nd, requesting detailed information as to the status of the projects and when defendants will be making the required payments and past due payments. Defendants failed to respond to plaintiff's numerous inquiries and did not provide any of the requested information. As a result, defendants failed to provide plaintiff with the funds to which she was due and or requested. Plaintiff was forced to send a formal demand through counsel demanding the overdue funds and previously requested information. In response to the demand letter from the plaintiff's counsel on about March 31st, an associated defendants called plaintiff and advised defendant Cesar had lost his phone and had been unable to respond to her messages. So they're giving her the runaround now for her money. Doesn't that sound a lot like big business? Come on, baby, it's big business. We family here. They take you on a PJ. Come to the seminar. Come be a part of the mentorship group. It's the same play over and over and over again. Now, when it's, did the big business say, man, listen, man, I'm gonna give you 10K in 6 months. 6 months come now. Now you want your money. Now they don't have your money. Now they're giving you the runaround. Now the grandfather passed away. Now the dad passed away, right? Now they're grieving. Now he lost his cell phone. What's next?
Hold on.
The dog ate his
Hold on a
fake car?
second, Eli. I just gotta, I just got to join in a little bit. I'm down, volume down.
At the Jacob Jackson Center. We're doing a real estate seminar talking everything real estate from Airbnb to wholesale to flipping. Not only that, you can partner with us on some deals. Make some money with us. Your partner. And we'll see. Not only that, you can partner with us on some deals. Make some money with us. Your partner. And we'll see you like Airbnb to wholesale to flipping. Not only that, you can partner with us on some deals. Make some money with us. Your partner. And be a wholesale to flipping. Not only that, you can partner with us on some deals. Make some money with us. Your partner. Not only that, you can partner with us on some deals. Make some money with us. Your partner. And we'll see you July.
Now, goddamn it, Envy. Now, who the fuck is us, Envy? Because I thought you don't do no partnering and no mentorships and no business with nobody, Envy. Who the fuck is us? Envy, who the fuck is us? Because Cesar ain't said a motherfucking word.
He never talked.
He ain't
I never heard
said a
speak.
motherfucking word. See, this is. I'm just going to tell y'all what's happening right here because we see, and Eli, we can bounce back to the court, that Amy's case in a second. But let me tell you what happens, and I want y'all to just understand this real quickly. So I want you to think about it from Envy's financial status. Now imagine you being Envy, where you got all the celebrity status, and you got a play that you're gonna make with your homeboy that just got out of the feds. The whole idea is, hey nigga, if anything ever go bad, everything in your name, you got to take the fall. It's like riding in the car with a nigga. And you know the nigga, he got felonies and you clean. You might have to take the F for him because he already riding dirty. You might, if you ride with a superstar, hey look, the superstar can't take the L. He the money. He the money. He's the money. I want you to understand something. None of these people knew who Cesar was. Nobody. Nobody knew who Cesar was. You hear DJ Envy in every single video doing all the talking. See, when they talk about slander, defamation, you would have to be telling a lie. What we're doing here is we're giving you straight shit that you can see with your own two eyes. DJ Envy said, I never did business with him. I never did this. We don't do business. But on here, he's saying, come partner with us. I just want to make sure we all can fucking hear what's actually happening because what they're saying is a little bit different than what we're looking at.
Also, too, I want to take it a step further. Let's kind of back this up. This is not the first time that someone has leveraged the Breakfast Club and DJ Envy, and then later he found out that the person wasn't who they said they were, wasn't doing good business like they claimed they were, and was perpetrating and frauding, and all he did was take down the video. You know who that person was? Scam Master J. DJ Envy, I'm about to play the audio for you, where he talks about the fact that he knew Jay wasn't a successful real estate mogul.
Everything real estate from Airbnb to wholesale to flipping. Not only that, you can partner with us on some deals. Make some money with us. Your partner. And we'll see you July 30th. And be a wholesale to flipping. Not only that, you can partner with us.
Look at him just looking weird up there. He's not even talking. He's just looking weird with that big ass shirt on. Nigga, these niggas was taking $500,000 from people. Nigga ain't got no goddamn fitted clothes and no fly shit. Nigga, how the fuck you take all this motherfucking money from these people, nigga? You ain't got a goddamn fly nothing on or nothing. Can I get a lighter? Cause I need a lighter real quick. Man, I'm just trying to figure this shit out because I want to fucking know. But nigga, what the fuck was these niggas? Envy was taking all the money. He had to be. Allegedly. Allegedly. We're gonna allege that Envy had to be taking all the money. He had to be getting a bigger share because man, where does this nigga fly shit at? This nigga ain't got on no diamonds. He ain't got on no goddamn jewelry. Nigga t-shirt, nigga ain't paid his motherfucking houses. They got about 20 of them motherfuckers up for foreclosure. What the fuck? What was this nigga doing with the money? Like real talk, hold on real quick. But I just want to show y'all this shit real quick, man. Cause I be looking at shit. Hey, when I say this shit, I don't be talking no cap. Like, look at this shit, man. These niggas got so many houses up for foreclosure. This shit crazy. Hey, I know. Hey, y'all, this is what we gonna do tomorrow. We gonna call Colony America Finance. I know they mad as a motherfucker. Look at this shit right here. Like, you see this shit?
I've already looked through that. Like I said, I already have the court documents and everything right here. You know me, Officer E's been on it.
Listen, man, I bet you Colony fucking American Finance, them niggas is mad as shit. What the, like, look at this, y'all. All these properties are up for foreclosure. God damn.
But again, like I was saying before, you can't take DJ Envy's word for it anymore and give him the benefit of the doubt when he says, "Oh, I didn't know what Cesar was doing. I had no idea that he was taking people's money." Well, you had an idea about Jay. You knew about Jay for over 8 years, and you said it out of your own mouth. See, one thing about me, I don't slander. I listen very, very well. You said that Jay was using some of Caesar's properties to try to front like he had property. So here it is, you allowed Jay to come on the Breakfast Club. You allowed him to position himself like he was a real estate mogul, like he was a real estate expert, like he was rich in real life, but you knew he wasn't. And you know what you did? Instead of you alerting the public, you stayed quiet for over 8 years. You stayed quiet for over 8 years. All you did was take down the video.
Yeah, I want my students, we need to wholesale all them motherfuckers. We need some money, so it'd be good to be able to hit them up right now and be able to get a couple deals off his table, because goddamn, he got them people stressing. I know it's crazy, but listen to this, man. The reality is that what y'all really don't understand, Eli, I'm about to I gotta take a quick call, so I'm gonna let you kind of run your thing for a second.
Yeah.
But I want y'all to understand something. These people keep using the fact that they have big platforms to try to knock people by saying that we're clout chasing. And that's absolute bullshit. Just because you have a big platform doesn't mean somebody's clout chasing. Nigga, if you are scamming, you're scamming. If you're defrauding people, you're defrauding people. See, the problem with a lot of this shit is that people with a big brand have an audience of people that want to believe anything. So when you say something against those people, we now become the haters. We become the people that's trying to tear down the community. We're the ones that are that bad for the culture, but not the person that just took a lady for $500,000. Not the person that the lady has to now go sue and spend more money to be able to get her fucking money back. Not the people that's actually taken from the people. See, it's so weird to me that you guys are so fucking enamored with somebody that has celebrity status that you lose your ethics and your morals. See, that's how I know some of you niggas will actually put a dick in your mouth and suck it. Because you don't give a fuck about having principles as a man. You give a fuck about somebody's clout. You give a fuck about somebody's money. You give a fuck about what they goddamn, you feel like their status is. Because there's no way as a man you could look at somebody that's doing flat out wrong shit and think it's okay. See, I noticed that you guys are always trying to speak up against the niggas that's talking the truth. See, why would you talk against a nigga that's saying, hey, this is wrong? Like, why would you call a nigga a hater that's stop calling out somebody that's taking millions of dollars? See, in my DM, just so you niggas know, it's over $12.2 million in victims in my DM. And this has only been 48 fucking hours. So in 48 hours, it's over $12 million in fucking victims. $12 million of people. See, the problem with you niggas is it doesn't matter until somebody steals your money, and then you just like all these hardcore gangsters that I'm talking to on the phone. Now you in my DM saying that nigga got me too. Tony, tell me, call that nigga out for me, bro. Because I got some of the hardest gangsters right now in my fucking DM telling me about their fucking how they got finessed. See, it's always the crazy shit when I see somebody talk shit about Eli or me. Oh, it's Officer Eli. Tony's a hater. He's a clout chaser. He's always at it with somebody. But here's what I want you to fucking find out. Find out when I took $100 grand from somebody and then give them their money back. Find out when I motherfucking told somebody I was going to fix their property and didn't do it. See, you niggas is okay with all the fuckery, but you don't want to talk about the niggas that's actually standing up for the people that don't have a voice. The issue at hand isn't the people that's speaking up about it. It's you niggas. It's you niggas that motherfucking got an issue with people that are shedding light on people that are being predatory to your own people. I got an issue with you niggas when you niggas say, oh, why you ain't calling out no white boys? Nigga, fuck them white boys. The white boys, you go into a white person's class, they don't hardly have no niggas no more because all the niggas want to do business with black people. So my whole program, I got just a little bit of white people. It's all us. So I understand like what it's like when somebody's making 47 to 50,000 a year and they're banking on investing with you and that being the situation that can help them improve their knowledge base to change their life. A lot of y'all have fucked the scam. It's about people that are selling bullshit as a scam. It's not about the people that have proof of concept and a real program that's structured, that can actually get you the knowledge base and the information so you can go out there and execute on whatever you were trying to acquire as far as knowledge. Now, there's a difference when people are selling you shit that's regurgitated, they pulled it, and they can't actually get the results of the shit that you actually say that you're trying to invest into. That's the difference. Y'all really get this whole internet shit all the way twisted. Everybody that sells a course is not a scammer. Like, y'all niggas is the weirdest, most retarded niggas I've ever seen in my life. It's the scammer that's the issue, not the motherfucking person that has a legitimate program. And this is exactly why I speak up against these niggas, because I start taking me and guys like Eli start having people look at the whole course and education platform like everybody's like them niggas, and that's not the case. See, I got over 50,000+ students, 300 less than 300+ disputes. Over 6 years of work. I got a body of work. See, a lot of y'all go watch a motherfucker that just popped up yesterday, you will spend your money with them, and then you want to figure out and yell like it's a scam. Where there's a lot of people that already got proof of concept, got plenty of testimonies, got plenty of things going on. See, it's the difference between the person that's actually out here educating and the person that's scamming. And you gotta understand the difference between the two. Hey, Eli, let me hop real quick. You got it for a second.
Yeah, and I want to build on that point that you made about the fact of people who are selling a course. Selling courses are not a scam. I purchase courses all the time. I've showed you guys this before. Like, the only way that you're going to stay educated is by continuing to keep learning new technology, learning new information. The day that you stop learning is the day that you die. Like right here on Udemy, and this is just one platform, and I showed you guys this the other day. Look at this. I have tons of courses that I've purchased. I spend thousands of dollars. If you ever worked in a professional setting, there's something known as continuing education credits that you have to go out here and keep educating yourself. Artificial intelligence comes out. Guess what? You need to know that. When we're talking about big business and we're talking about Cesar, this is not about a course. This is about services that they were supposed to provide. They were supposed to go out here and acquire properties for their investors and rehab those properties, sell those properties, and then take their cut and give the investor back their money plus whatever percent that they added onto that. That has nothing to do with the course. Now, some of you are saying, oh, well, people need to be more educated. Understand, the minute I give you my money, at that point, I could be the most educated person in the world. If you are out to scam and do fraud, you are out to do scam. You are out to scam and commit fraud. So if I gave you $500,000, I could be the savviest investor in the world. If you don't take that $500,000 and go out and invest it and do like you said you're doing, you're the one that's committing fraud. You're the one that's deceiving, which is why we are here. Because if you read the actual documentation that I was reading to you, it's very clear what happened here. They went to the lady. They said they had 2 properties allegedly that they were looking to go out here and acquire with her capital. They were going to acquire the properties. They were then going to renovate the properties and give her the cut. Now, if you actually go to line 45, this is very, very important. The plaintiff, who was Amy, she said, despite the plaintiff's numerous requests to see a copy of the purported purchase agreements, defendants have failed to provide copies of same to date. This is very important. When Amy allegedly was asking Cesar and his wife to provide the actual purchase agreements for the homes that they were supposed to purchase, they could never provide them. See, business is very simple. If I come to you and I say, I'm going to go buy a home and you give me money, you can prove you sent me the money. You didn't get the home and do what you were supposed to go and do. So now, where did that $500,000 go? Did that $500,000 go to paying other people? Because see, now this ties back to big business. When people say big business made me right, I got my money back. Doesn't this sound a lot like a Ponzi scheme where I get a new investor's money to come in? I tell them, hey, I'm going to buy a property, but I never buy the property. Instead, I take that money and I pay back old people that I owe. But see, here's the problem with the Ponzi scheme. Eventually, you run out of new money to pay back old investors because there's no real estate transactions happening. So this is why now when he says in his post, oh man, people can reach out to me, they can call me. The lady Amy, who I'm pretty sure has text messages, has phone records, is saying she tried to reach out to you on multiple occasions. You then said, my grandfather or my dad passed away, I'm grieving. Then you said you lost your phone. You gave them every single excuse possible. Now, when it goes to the DJ Envy situation, see, one thing about me, I don't just throw people's names out there to throw people's names out there. I don't believe in trying to slander people. I don't go out here and try to use people's personal mishaps or whatever against them. DJ Envy stated that he knew that Jay was not a successful real estate investor and was not a successful realtor. And instead of coming out here and making the public know about this years ago, he stayed quiet. Because had he let people know about who Jay was and what Jay used to do, then Jay would have never been able to get $14 million for the trust fund. Now, if you don't believe me, I want you to listen to what he says right here. This is the clip. You can go on YouTube and you can find this clip right here. Listen to this.
Because I know we both been. And we're getting some of these guests. How do you realize, or how do you figure out who's telling the truth and who's not? Because I know we both been in the industry before where people say they do something and you look in the history like, you ain't really do nothing. So how do you, we actually have somebody. On the show before that was I didn't bring but they didn't know what they were talking about. Had no clue, no idea. They even called my partner and asked him to borrow some of his homes to act like they his. But that's another situation.
Oh, I thought you were talking about some. So he's acknowledging right here that he knows Jay Morrison's a fraud. He's acknowledging that he knew Jay Morrison didn't know about real estate. He's acknowledging right here that Jay Morrison borrowed properties from Cesar. But yet he never came public and said nothing about it. He just simply took the video down. On the call that we were listening to, he also spoke about big business being a scammer, that he knew he wouldn't want to be on the stage of big business. So now, how do we know now that you didn't know about Cesar? So you knew about big business, you didn't want the community. You knew about Jay Morrison, you didn't want the community, but we're supposed to give you the benefit of the doubt with Cesar, that you and Cesar are sharing the same office and you didn't know about this? See, it goes to show you that there's a problem. Right now, any platform that you see that's not talking about big business, that's not talking about DJ Envy, about DJ Envy and the Cesar thing, you need to be looking at them with a side eye right now. Any person right now, any large platform that you see that always is highlighting entrepreneurship, that's always talking about the culture, that's always telling you that they're doing it for the people, if they're right now not saying anything and they're silent, you need to look at them with a side eye. You need to start questioning what are their true motives? What are they here for? See, one thing about me, it's not good enough to just take the video down. See, because let me tell you something. The way that the internet works and the way that media works, you don't bring someone on your platform unless you can benefit from them. You don't bring a person on your platform because you want to be nice. You bring them on your platform because they already have a following. So for example, if I got 40 or 50,000 people that follow me and you have somewhat of a platform and you invite me on as a guest, we're going to cross-pollinate each other's audiences, right? So I'm gonna be able to tap into your audience and you're gonna be able to tap into my audience. And even if they don't pay you directly to get on your podcast or pay you directly to get on your platform, you're getting paid with the new viewers that's coming on because it's hard to acquire a new audience, a new viewer. So you don't have to spend money to get that new viewer. So now what happens is that you got new people viewing your podcast, new people viewing your show because that guest has a following. Then y'all can go into some type of a joint venture to sell tickets for a conference, or to go on some type of affiliate partnership or agreement. So when people say, well, I'm not getting paid directly, it doesn't mean that you're not getting paid through AdSense dollars. It doesn't mean that you're not getting paid when you get more people to sign up for your courses or your events. See, at a certain point, we have to be mindful of what we're watching here and just be honest. Because see, I love when people say, oh man, Elon, Tony are clout chasers. So when you use Rick Ross as the headliner at your event to drive more sales, that's not clout chasing. When EYL went out here and made a video about Grant Cardone, when Grant Cardone said that he wanted to target urban black males with sling, that's not clout chasing. But now here we have victims, people being victimized, and no one has nothing to say. But everyone has something to say about Grant Cardone when he wanted to use the N-word. Everyone had something to say about that. Everyone had an opinion. But now we have text messages, we have court documents, we have settlements. No one has nothing to say, right? See, at a certain point, you just have to be real about it. And people sit up here and say, oh man, you trying to attack. I'm not trying to attack people. If you took the video down, that means you took the video down because you knew something. Because if you go to EYL right now, you look for the Jay Morrison video, you can't find it. If you go to EYL right now, you look for the Greg Parker video, you can't find it, the interview that they did with him. So now the question is, why did they take down the interview, right? Because if you took down the interview because you heard something, because there's no way that people are coming to me and coming to Tony, and they're not coming to those other platforms and asking questions and sending you the same receipts. So now the question is, what do you owe it to your audience? Do you owe your audience anything? Because you sure spoke about Grant Cardone, so why won't you speak about big business? Or do you only speak about things when a white person does it? See, these are questions that you just have to ask yourself. And these are just basic common sense things. Because you can't sit up here and say you're for the culture, and then now, when something's happening to the culture and a person's preying on the culture, you don't use that same voice and that same platform to speak about it. Right? Right? See, I got a certain point. This is not about hating. What this is saying is that many of you brothers, Wallow and Gilly, you built an amazing podcast. EYL, you built an amazing podcast. But also part of protecting that integrity that you have is that when you are aware of something and you learn something, you make the public know. Because just like Tony said, Wallow said to him, man, I know big business ain't shit, man. He be scamming a lot of motherfuckers. But then now you can go and find him doing drops for people and saying, yeah, man, big business, man, he doing his thing in real estate. Which one is it? Which one is it? Because we know now that on multiple occasions, these platforms, when they get called out or they find out something, they just take the video down.
Hey man, one thing about it for sure, the heat is on. The heat is on. I'm getting some calls, man. We got some big dogs hitting me up. Boy, it's going down. Hey y'all. So we obviously seen Amy's case. We can see the foreclosure properties. We can see a full lawsuit. So I guess you got, my next question now is because I was told that we were clout chasing. I was told that me and Eli were clout chasing. We were hating on some brown people that's trying to come up and help the community. Now, if you got multiple people with the exact same story as Amy, others that can't even come out and say anything because they're street niggas, I want to know, is this something that you guys would deem as being for the culture? Is this something that you guys would like to have happen to you? What would you do if you invested $500,000 with somebody and you found out that the properties that you were supposed to be working on, they already own?